back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Who likes good news, everyone? Then good news, everyone!
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and I'm so excited to be here to report some much-needed good news because I know we could all really use it. I know I could, because the world is always filled with such negativity, usually, that it just seems like it's a little hopeless sometimes. But it's not. There is hope. There's infinite hope. I have it. I want to give some of that to you so that you can feel better about whatever it is that we're living through together. Because there is always good things happening. There's always good humans doing good things, and the birds are chirping, the sun is shining, good things are happening, but we just need to focus on it once in a while. And that's what I do on this show. So if you're joining me from YouTube, Rumble, or even X/Twitter, hello there to you. Please leave a comment and a like, or both, or either or, because it helps YouTube and whatever algorithms tell the overlords that you like this show, kind of thing. So please make sure you do smash the like and leave a comment before and after the show. I really appreciate it. And I can see that there's so many people in the chat already. I wanted to take a moment to say hello to everybody, like Discount Superhero, hello, saying good humans and turtle love. Now, these little emojis on YouTube don't show up, but guess what? We do have them now available also on Rumble, as I can see Darren being the loner in the Rumble chat right now, using them. Thank goodness they're finally working, because I did them last week and they weren't working right now. Now they are. We also have Shane G here. Hello, Unlimited Power. Hello, Keely Chow. Good to see you. Psychotic Mongoose, Boosh, and Griffin Turbo. You guys, hello, Meta Step. Eric Wart is here, but he's on lurk mode. Hi. I hope you're doing well. We got Saw One in the house, Grumpy Old Ninjas in the house, and everybody looks like all the usual suspects are here. So hello, and without further ado, let's get to the show. Speaking of the usual suspects, here is Braz Monkey in his timely manner, saying hello, and chipping in again for the Japan Fund. And this time he's got the good humans emojis going. Hello and thank you to Braz Monkey. Braz, I'm cheersing you with cold coffee. I got iced coffee here because it's hot again in Cancun, so it's time for iced coffee one more time. Here we go. Oh, Japan Fund. Well, it's not like an official thing. Like, it's not like I was like, please help fund me to go to Japan or anything. Like, there's no GoFundMe or anything. But I talked about it once or twice on this show, and Braz Monkey and a few others now have started to do the same thing. They want to help get me there because I said it was on my bucket list to go to Japan. So that people have been kind enough to just kind of like chip in on this amazing exertion. I don't know, like this endeavor. So it's kind of cool. So thank you everybody who's been doing that. Really appreciate it. I mean, anybody who super chats anything, I'm always very appreciative of, because I know times are rough and it's difficult. It's difficult, and I really truly appreciate any support that I get ever. So thank you. But anyways, on with the show. You guys are amazing. And we're going to start today off with some archaeology news, because I've been slacking on the archaeology side of things, and I saw this and I thought it was cool. So here we go. We're going to start off with this thing here. Archaeologists unearthed the long lost top half of the enormous Ramses the second statue. Ramses? Ramses. I'm pretty sure it's the Ramses. Then we got here's the picture. Here, let me zoom in because then you guys can see it better. So here's the top half of the Ramsey statue. Can we zoom in even more? Oop, I just totally made a mistake. Boomer alert. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe I could even show it like this. Hang on. Okay, yeah, this is better. Let me go to the image alone so you guys can just kind of focus on this image. Here it is. Pretty cool. The top half has been found. Okay. Now back to the article. Back to the article. Nearly 100 years after the legs of a giant statue of Pharaoh Ramses II were found in Egypt, archaeologists have finally located his better half. It's not his wife, but rather his torso, head, and shoulders, which together fit perfectly with the lower half kept in a museum for decades. With both halves together, the statue towers over mere mortals at 23 feet tall and depicts perhaps the greatest of all Egyptians in sitting position with a crown shaped like a cobra, a symbol of kingship. That was always really cool to me that they had like the crazy snake cobra hats, and they loved cats. The Egyptian culture is very, very cool. Let's see. With both halves together, okay, mere mortals of Egyptian, the grace of Egyptian. The back half of the statue covered in hieroglyphics that list his many titles. In a time where lifespans average 40 to 50 years, if you survive childhood, Ramses the Great lived into his 90s. That's kind of insane. And outlived almost all of his dozens of children and even some of his nearly 100 grandchildren. That is crazy. I mean, this dude has really good genes. Ushering in a golden age across the 19th dynasty sprawling kingdom that stretched from Sudan to Syria. His glory is reflected in the monuments and temples as well as the statues, like the newly reunited one that was originally found in 1930s by the German archaeologist Gunther Roder. Dr. Adel Okasha, hey, she sounds Okasha, that sounds Japanese. Head of the Central Administration of Antiques in Central Egypt, said that the mission began excavations in the region of Ashumnin during the past year in an attempt to locate religious centers of the ancient city of Hermopolis during the era of the New Kingdom. Until the Roman era, where a number of temples, including one for Ramses II, are believed to be preserved, according to a statement from the Ministry of Tourism and Antiques. Though we have not found the complex we were initially looking for, a statue of such importance is a sign that we are digging in the right place, Dr. Okasha told National. The city of Ashumnin is an ancient city. In ancient Egypt was known as Homeno, where it was the seat of worship of the Egyptian Thamun. And it later became known as the Greco-Roman era as the Hermopolis Magna, and was the center of worship of the god Thoth and the capital of the 15th Egyptian region. The excavation season is now closed per the statement, and along with the discovering of the upper half of the king's statue, they also succeeded in restoring and reinstating a huge granite columns of the northern side of the Ashumnin Basilica, which was built on the ruins of the Ptolemaic temple. Very cool stuff. Excavating things, Egyptian stuff. I like it. Egyptology was definitely something that Egyptology, is that a word? That I was interested in when I was younger. I was like, I want to be an Egyptologist and look at all the excavating things and go to the pyramids. I still haven't been to the pyramids. I would like to go one day. That's another journey. First Japan, though. First Japan. But thank you so much, everybody, for all the support. We got a couple of more super chats coming in here today from the YouTube side. Here's discount superheroes for $5, just saying Japan fun. Oh my God, thank you so much. You guys are so cute. 201 Studios for $2 says, let's go. My body's ready. Wow. So excited. 201 Studios. Hello. Hi. Boosh McFadden's here for $5 says, there's $5. Make a turtle sneeze a thing. Wow. We all love you and look forward to Infinite Hope on Fridays. Archaeology, you're the only treasure we need. Oh, Boosh. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's so sweet of you. TD, thank you for the 8-month member message. Says, Nina, thanks for everything you do. Saw that scientists found a fossil of ancient turtle. They named it after one of Stephen King's novel characters. That's cool. I didn't hear about that. That's awesome. Ancient turtles. Japan, then Egypt. I know I should just become like a travel YouTuber. And then like travel YouTuber and then like just reporting good news wherever I go. Like finding good news. But finding good news in the darkest places. Oh, Charlene, girl, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do. Thank you so much. Just leaving me speechless. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you for 20. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Now you're just leaving me speechless now. Do I have any turtle sneezes anymore? No, I'd never had turtle sneezes. I only had that one. I thought that's what you meant. And you were calling it sneezes for my sake, for my benefit. Because this show is supposed to be PG. But apparently, oh, the video you sent. Oh no, I don't have it. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I didn't rip it to put it on the channel. That's the only turtle noise that I have on here. Also this. Just because it's just the best image ever. Oh, thank you, Boosh. Okay. Next story. And this is kind of like archaeology still, but not really. But it kind of is, but not really. So it's about old things, so we're covering it. Russell Hall's here for $5 says, well, it's good to see at least one girl on that YouTube doesn't have a giant stick up her butt, or if she does, at least she's happy about it. Thank you for the super chat, Russell. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it's good to see you. Hello. Hi. Hello, Russell. Okay. Hi. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, everybody. Okay. Speaking of old things, here we go. 100-year-old Viking sword fished out of the Oxfordshire. I can say this. Oxfordshire? Is it Shire or Oxford? No, yeah, it's Shire. Oxfordshire River with a magnet. Here's the dude that did that. That's pretty cool. He fished it out. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. A magnet fisherman trawling his local river had spent several rainy hours pulling out scaffolding components, but decided not to go home under these conditions. His magnet eventually snagged something rather more interesting. Pulling it out of the water, Trevor Penny recalls shouting to his friend, "What do you think it is?" His friend said something like, "It looks like a sword." That must have been exciting, but it got awful lot more exciting as the days went by, realizing that it was old. It was very old and indeed a sword. He called the Oxfordshire County Council, who took it into their possession to examine the relic and determine its origins. Only out for a couple of hours today, and had my best ever find. Penny wrote in a Facebook community group of magnet fishermen, possibly a medieval sword, whatever era it is. It's definitely over 250 years old. Magnet fishing is exactly what you think it is, simply the aquatic extension of the British love of metal detecting. Aww, I didn't know that metal detecting was like a British known thing. I thought it was like an everyone thing, but apparently it's a British thing. Although you do hear like British people doing it more, so I guess it maybe originated in England. I think that's cool. I think metal detecting is fun. You guys know how much I like metal detecting stories. A strong magnet attached to the rope is lowered into the streams and rivers in order to attract metallic objects. Smithsonian Institute says that this can sometimes be dangerous, and reports of live grenades and unexploded ordnance being hooked on are not unheard of. Okay, that's scary. That's that's definitely scary. Oh my goodness! Like, can you imagine? You're like hook a grenade. When the council liaison officer came back to Penny with news, he must have been shocked because the sword dated back to 8th and 9th centuries and almost certainly belonged to a Danish warrior. Vikings occupied a large chunk of English history during this time period when the island was invaded by the Great Heathen Army. Wow, what a name. And it was as it was called, conquering the kingdoms of Northumbria, is it Mercia or Mercia? Mercia? And East Anglia. They formed a political state known as the Danelaw, which wouldn't cease to influence North Sea geopolitics until William of Normandy took over the country in 1066 CE. It's the oldest thing found in this county, magnet fishing. That's so funny. They have a county magnet fishing. I love how different their culture is. It's so great. Penny told the local paper called the Oxford Mail. The officer said it was archaeologically rare to find whole swords and treasures of historical importance still intact. It was a proud moment to find it. There was little disputes with the landowner of the Rivers Trust, who don't permit magnet fishing. Penny admitted. The latter sent a legal document saying that they wouldn't take action on the condition of the sword was passed to a museum, which I had done. Wow, that's kind of wow. Like the people who had like the thing was on their land were like, you better turn that to the museum, and he had already done it, so he was like, okay. Sure, it's already done. Whether the experts who examined the sword called it a Viking, or whether they simply dated it to the period of the thickest Viking occupation, Penny didn't say. Viking treasured the swords, but the Anglo-Saxons did too. Vikings had a reputation as very poor swordsmiths. Slag content in the iron of Viking swords is consistently found to be higher than swords made in continental Europe, which means that they have often broken in combat. Stories of swords breaking during battle are recorded in the Icelandic and Scandinavian sagas, and the famous account of Muslim emissary Ibn Fadlan meeting the Vikings on the Volga River states that they all carried Frankish swords. How so fascinating! They sucked at sword making and they would break. That's so cool. I like history. I like learning. Learning is fun. Oh, that's so great. Let me get a couple of these super chats. Hello, Peter Small over on Rumble. Hello. Good to see you. Sassy84 is there too. Hello, you guys. We got Big Raj coming in here, $1.99 with a thumbs up, reminding everybody to smash the thumbs up button. Thank you. You guys are so fantastic. Thank you so much. Please do smash the like and share the stream. Tell everyone what's going on here, because we have a lot more to talk about. A lot of good human stuff coming up. which I can't get into. And oh my goodness, holy schlamoli, we got EZ 144 for 100 big ones saying happy Friday night. I finally paid off my student loans. Yay! I look forward to this stream every week and appreciate your hopeful attitude. Well, I am very humbled. And my goodness, first of all, congratulations for paying off your student loan. That is a massive, massive feat. I want to see big, giant, like, yes, exactly what Charlene's doing. I want to see celebratory thingies in the chat for EZ, because, you know, to pay off your student loan, that is a big feat, you guys. That is a big feat. So really, congratulations. I want to see like everyone just join in and congratulating EZ 144 for this massive accomplishment. There we go. The chat's popping off now. Everybody's saying congratulations. Absolutely. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Meanwhile, Psychotic Mongoose also gifted a membership to the chat. Thank you so much. Yes, everybody, even on Rumble is clapping over there. Thank you. Everybody giving support, and I love that. Discount superhero. I'm not highlighting that, even though that's funny. It's extremely funny, but I'm not highlighting that. It's inappropriate. Thank you again for this massive super chat, man. I appreciate you. Meanwhile, 200 Watt Studio had a couple things to say for $2. Somebody say, stick up her butt. You got my attention. Wow. You got to go talk to Russell about that, bro. And then we got 200 Watt Studios for $5. Not only is he a Danish warrior, but EBS fights for jelly and custard donuts too. Oh, wow. Sounds like a fat girl. Saw one, thank you for the 13th month member message. That is so generous of you to be a member for that long. That's amazing. It says, Nina, I always love watching this show. You are a wonderful person. The world needs more people like you because you are a good human. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Saw one. That is so sweet. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all your comments. It really like brightens my week. At this show really brightens my day and my week every week. Russell Hall said, my personal proclivities are none of your business. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Oh gosh, I love you guys. You guys are great. All right, let's get into the good human news. A lot of good stuff happening. Okay, so this we're gonna start off this news, this bit of news. I think this is a good thing. I know people like Russell Hall might be like, no, but I do. Because I think it's the little things that make life a better place to live, and it's the people that do the little things that means everything to somebody. You know, like it could to you it might be nothing, but to somebody else it's everything. And that's the story of this little lost stuffy here. Town leaders help dig beloved stuffed animal out of trash compactor using more than just their hands. This is one of those stories where you know, people put importance in these
A
kind of
beloved
things.
stuffed animal
I got her for Christmas when I was 4.
disappears from a Stratford porch.
And I said, what are you looking for? She was Cupcake, and somewhere in the back of my head was like, is that the stuffed animal I just took to the dump?
And ends up at the town compactor.
So then I put kind of that post on Facebook asking like if there's anyone who's here who might be able to open the dump in the morning.
Town selectman Brian Monahan saw the post.
So I got a hold of Dan, and I said, hey, you know, I sent him a screenshot of what Meredith had written and said, can we go find this thing?
So on a rainy Thursday morning, they went to the dump, using more than just their hands to dig through the trash.
The compactor compacts it very, very tightly. So at one point, Dan had to use the front and the back hose to actually pull trash out, which tears bags open. And my biggest fear was, we were going to finally find it and it was going to be covered in garbage.
Jake eventually making his way there to help.
When I got to the dump and saw what was going on there, I honestly didn't think there was a chance we'd find it because there was so much trash.
And then
my wife, who was there, actually looked down and said, I can see it.
A glimmer of hope.
Pull it out and flipped it up to
a glimmer of hope.
Stood there waist deep in the trash bags. And he held up the dog.
I knew somebody was going to be happy.
Charlotte, Happy Cupcake, is back home.
Oh, just thank you. Yeah. The town of Stratford.
And the town, just happy they could help.
Made us feel pretty good. Nobody wants to be without their stuffy and the smile on their face.
Nobody wants to be without their
Marissa
stuffy.
Tansino, WMUR, News 9.
Look, I have great respect for stuffies. I still have, Look, sometimes they bring you great comfort, okay? Like when you lose one, it's sad. It's sad, especially when you're younger and you've had them forever. Like, you've had them like your entire life and you're like, okay, they're kind of like part of the family. And then like, somebody chucks like your friend. It becomes a problem. So I love that these people helped this family, even though the girl was older. Like nobody judged her. They were like, okay, like we'll find your little stuffy dog. You know what's so crazy is the stuffy dog also reminded me of this dog that I used to have when I was little. Because it was like this like flat dog that looked like that. Like it was one of those ones that like it just lies down. It's like a pillow dog. And it made me miss that stuffy. Like I used to have that when I was little. And I was like, oh, I remember that stuffy. So it's sweet. I think it's sweet. I think it's more sweet that those people all stepped up and went through the garbage to like, fish this out. Really just good humans. Exactly. They're just good humans. They're just good humans, good people. 201 Studios, thank you for the $5. Says mom be like, darn, I thought we finally got rid of that stuff moth trap. It was the dad. It was the dad that threw it out. It was like sitting on the porch and he's like, I just threw that out. I thought it was getting chucked. Oh my God. So there you go. That is so that's that story. A very basic one. Now we're gonna go to some good human stories, heroic stories. Here is Not All Heroes Wear Capes, people. This is pretty cool right here. UGA freshmen hailed as heroes for saving children's lives following a rollover crash. This is crazy. Here we go.
6 children saved from a car in a Georgia creek.
Tonight, 5 UGA students being hailed as heroes for their courageous actions. Images from Burke County show a partially submerged car. Atlanta News First Rachel Aragon spoke with a college freshman who helped pull a mother's 2 children to safety.
These 5 UGA freshmen did much more than call 911 in Burke County. A little more than 2 hours from here, they jumped into action when help was needed.
Had any second gone by more, who knows what would have happened.
Molly McCollum and 4 of her friends were driving to Savannah last week, never anticipating their road trip would turn into a dramatic rescue when they noticed a white SUV roll over near a creek.
We just see this like vehicle submerged in the middle of a creek, and it's just like sinking like by the second, more and more under. And so we just throw our stuff aside, basically just without really much hesitation, and just jump in.
The college freshmen say a mother and her 2 children were in the car. The young women say they helped pull the women's 8 and 4-year-old children out of the sinking SUV.
We are standing on top of the car, and we eventually get this super heavy waterlogged door open.
Once the kids were out of the car, their job wasn't over.
I was a lifeguard in high school, so I remembered, I was like, I know CPR.
Clark Jones says she jumped into action after they helped pull the 4-year-old out.
I sat on a tire and laid him out on the side of the car that wasn't under the water yet and performed CPR. And then eventually he came to and started crying and breathing, and it was a really surreal experience.
The Burke County Sheriff's Office publicly praising the students' actions.
We just believe kind of in the greater good of humanity.
The UGA students say they hope this is a reminder that everyone can make a difference.
All of the difficult situations that we've been going through as a community, that it's a great positive thing that we can all gather around and remind ourselves that there is good in this world.
And the Burke County Sheriff's Office praising those students for their courageous actions, saying they are grateful they were at the right place at the right time. Reporting in Athens, Rachel Aragon, Atlanta News First.
There was some divine intervention there. Those
I
kids
agree.
did an amazing job.
I mean, it's one of those things, right? I feel like there's definitely divine intervention there. I think those girls are definitely really good humans, and I agree with her. There's more good people out there than bad. I really do believe that. I believe in what she said. I love that. I love that they just without hesitation, they jumped into action, because that's what you do. 200-watt studios for $5 says, reminds me when the town came together to find my comic collection my mom had thrown out. Oh, wait. No, they didn't. Aw. That makes me sad. Because I thought for a second that you were really meaning that. And then you said, oh, wait, no, they didn't. And I'm like, aw, that's sad. Did you try to get them to help? Did you guys make a Facebook thing? And did you ask people to help and get rejected? I'm sorry. That's not a good feeling. Aw. Well, the only thing I can suggest is if that ever happens to you, you do the opposite and you do help someone find their missing item, because you know how it feels when people don't help you. So you got to do the opposite. There you go. Looking at the cup half full. That's my job. You guys are having a really weird discussion in the chat. I mean, I go for it, but my goodness. All right. Let's see. Next story. And this story, okay, I should preface this with saying that this story is a little bit sadder than the last one. But there's still, overwhelmingly positive outcome despite what did happen. So I just feel like I should cover this story because it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Hey, what's up? Old Sport says, hey, Nina, you're doing Infinite Hope from X now. I just decided to put it out into all the platforms. So I simulcast on YouTube, Rumble, and X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Because I just want more people to see good news. Because there's good news going on. And especially on X, if X actually could use more good news than anybody, because everybody's constantly talking about bad stuff there. And just, it's always about divisive things. And I wanted to make sure that people know that there's also good things happening. So, yes, we are live on Twitter, X, as well as Rumble and YouTube. So here we go. This next story is a very interesting one right here. It says beach hero. Melbourne woman pulls 3 unconscious men to shore this is going to be the story covered here. We're going to watch this video. Here we go.
A hero holidaymaker says instinct kicked in when she rushed to pull 3 unconscious men from the ocean near Apollo Bay. The former swimming teacher was relaxing at the beach when the emergency unfolded.
Brianna Hurst was enjoying a quiet afternoon alone at the beach when one of a group of 4 swimmers ran out of the water pleading for help.
I kind of just jumped into action without really thinking about what I was doing.
The 33-year-old leapt into the surf at the unpatrolled Marengo Beach near Apollo Bay and found 3 men face down.
It was pretty hard. Like, I had to swim out to get him. So he was pretty heavy. He's much bigger than me.
One by one, the former swimming teacher rescued them.
All of them were unconscious when I put them out.
One, aged 26, died on the beach. The 2 survivors, aged 23 and 24, remain in hospital. One is critical, the other stable. The group from Tarneet are Indian students in Melbourne studying engineering. Their friends left devastated.
It is very sad, it's really sad, and I'm really thankful for that woman. She saved 3 people, and she's a very brave woman, Thank God for her.
This is very true.
She put herself in danger to rescue 3 people that she didn't know at great risk to herself. So there's no other word that I can use other than heroic.
I'm really happy that I was there.
Could have been worse.
I hate to imagine what would have happened if I wasn't.
Signs at the beach warn of large waves and strong currents.
Nobody reads signs.
Drowning deaths since the 1st of December. We've had 39 drowning deaths for the financial year.
Surf lifesavers from 2 kilometres around the coast at Apollo Bay also rushed to help, but they and paramedics agree all 3 men would have died without the heroic actions of those on the beach.
And this is why it's so important for people to understand their role as bystanders and the importance of learning CPR.
Paul
CPR.
Dowsett, 7 News.
Unreal. I mean, this is it's very upsetting that one of them died, but it could have been much worse. They all could have died hadn't been for this girl and also the people on the beach that helped out. So it's kind of a very unfortunate situation that could have been extremely tragic, but turned not as tragic because she was able to save the two men, and hopefully the other guy that was in the ICU will recover as well. But my goodness, that's just prayers to the family of those affected, because I mean, honestly though, it's so sad because a lot of people don't read the signs. Like that's like we've had this discussion before, but you got to respect the sea. Okay. You cannot just do whatever you want because the sea will do what it did. The sea has, it can be very cruel. She can be beautiful and kind and loving and all that stuff and relaxing. But it can turn turn south real fast. And these are the things that happen. I wanted to also address this right here. Cocteau, thank yous for this. This is, have you ever considered doing an Angry Tuesday show? Now, here's the thing. I actually have a Wednesday show that I do. It's called Breaking the Narrative. It is now Rumble exclusive because I wanted to make sure that I would be able to talk about very, very hard topics. And that's one of the reasons I actually started doing this show, is because I was doing so many negative reporting shows about, like, because my Wednesday show was always about, clown world news and all of the things that are happening and about objective reality as is, because it is definitely messed up out there. But I was like, I don't want to just focus on that. I want to remember that there's also other things. And that's why I do this show. I do the show to balance out that show and to make myself not get insanely depressed. Because it's tough. It's tough out there. And you have to be rooted in objective reality. And objective reality is that there are bad things happening as well. But there's also good things happening. And that's what we're doing here. But thank you for that comment. And if you do want to listen to my takes on what's going on in Clown World, definitely tune into the Wednesday show. It's on at 8 p.m. Eastern. And it's a now Rumble exclusive. And hey, what's going on? Jane Bama fan for $2 says a 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Exactly. Hey, you gotta gotta look at the cup half full. I know that's rest in peace to that person that didn't make it, but could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Oh, of course, no worries, man. Thank you for being here and giving this show a try. I know it's not everybody's jam, but that's why I do it, because I want to be able to reflect and make this platform a better place if I can. Jay Bama saying I'm a monster. I'm not a monster. Just saying, hey, it could have been a lot worse. That's true. That's objectively true. If 3 people had died, it would have been way worse. And if, 1 person had died. And it's all because that woman did something. So she could have just walked away and then, more people would have died. But she didn't. She did what she could. And that's what this is doing. This is highlighting her decision, her action, her lack of inaction, like being like, oh, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to stand here and watch because, hey, I could die if I go into that crazy sea. Maybe, maybe I'm going to end up in in the grave and I'm not going to do anything about it. But she did. She was brave. That's literally the definition of stunning and brave, isn't it? Like she literally took the sea on. She's like, these men are drowning. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to rescue her. Also, that's right. I'm going to give a massive shout out to Chrissy Mayer, my friend Chrissy Mayer, because Cocteau brought up Simcast, which is Chrissy Mayer's show. It happens on Sunday. I'm actually supposed to be there this Sunday. But Chrissy shared some really unfortunate news the other night. I knew about what had happened, and of course, I recommend that you guys go watch it. I'm not gonna go into what happened, but I just want to give my absolute just support to Chrissy. She knows. We've talked, and she knows that how much I'm there for her and everything. But it's rough, man. It's one of those things that you just never really know. What's going to happen next, and it's very difficult. It's a difficult thing, and I pray that she gets I pray that she gets some answers and finds peace, and her having the baby will help along with the achieving peace. So everything, honestly, everything good for her, like I just pray for everything good for her. But thank you for reminding me of that because it's rough what she's been going through. Russell Hall for 2 says a way to bring down the room. Oh my God, Russell, what is with your icon? Jesus. No, but Russell, it's part of it though. She's going through a hard time. So we have to remember that life is short. Speaking of life being short, but miraculous thing happening. Here is the craziest story. I'm like, how is this even possible? Miraculous survival. Family, including 2-year-old, escapes unharmed after plane crash. This is crazy. In a heart-stopping incident that unfolded on March 8th, 2024, a small aircraft crashed in Whitehorn, California. Could have ended in tragedy. However, thanks to the quick response of multiple emergency agencies and a stroke of luck, I mean, this stroke of luck is like the biggest stroke of luck I have ever heard of in my life. All 3 occupants, including a 2-year-old child, walked away with only minor cuts and scratches. My goodness. Here's the picture of the plane with the, look at, it's let go of the parachute here, which we're going to read on now. The Mendocino County Sheriff's MCSO received a distress call around 1:15 p.m. reporting a possible plane crash in the vicinity of the Usal Road. Deputies sprang into action, joining by collaborative effort from Humboldt County Sheriff's Office, the California Highway Patrol, CAL FIRE, Southern Humboldt Tech Rescue, and various local fire departments. Upon reaching the crash site, responders found a wreckage nested amidst the trees. But what they discovered next defied all expectations. A 38-year-old male, a 38-year-old female, and their 2-year-old daughter, all hailing from Santa Rosa, California, emerged from the wreckage remarkably unscathed. Here's the wreckage of the plane. Again, that's just wild. According to the MCSO's preliminary investigation, the engine of the aircraft experienced catastrophic failure approximately 5 minutes after takeoff. Despite the pilot's best efforts to troubleshoot the issue, it became evident that the plane was losing altitude rapidly. In a desperate bid to avert disaster, the pilot activated the Cirrus airframe parachute system, CAPS, a remarkable safety feature equipped on the aircraft. The parachute successfully slowed the plane's descent, ultimately guiding it to crash land in the decently wooded area along Yellow Road. Sheriff's officials extended their gratitude to the multiples of agencies that swiftly mobilized to provide an aid and support in the aftermath of the crash. That is absolutely wild, and just one of those things where it's like, it's just not your time. That's crazy. I mean, this is crazy. I love that. See you later, Charlene. Have a good one, and thank you so much for your support as always. Inspected by Boeing. I know. Like I don't know if it's this is a Boeing thing. They didn't really say. A lot of bad news going around about Boeing planes recently. Man, air travel is just definitely not as safe as it used to be. My goodness. But it's still like, it's still one of those things where I cannot believe they all survived. Like that's the craziest thing. So, I mean, thank God the guy was smart enough to, let go of the parachute in time, and they're fine. Alpha Zero Omega saying something very wise. We all go through hard times. They shouldn't be ignored. Exactly, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, next story. And this is the highlighted story of the week, because I think Margot Robbie is so great. I love Margot Robbie. I think she's so cute. And I think that she has a lot of star power right now, and it's just nice to see her being a good human. And you might argue that she's doing it for like, whatever, ulterior motives or whatever, because everybody has like some sort of ulterior motive, like, publicity or whatever. But honestly, she doesn't need the publicity because she's just like very famous. But also, does it really matter at the end of the day? As long as like she makes people happy and she's making these people happy, really doesn't matter. I don't think it does. And that is this story here. Margot Robbie's heartwarming surprise visit, brightens lives at Young Care OZ. This news comes from Brisbane, Australia. Amidst the glitz and glamour of her global stardom, Margot Robbie recently demonstrated her heart of gold during a surprise visit to the Young Care, Oz, a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting young Australians with high care disabilities. There she is. Sweet girl. We're gonna go through more of the photos as I read on. In a touching display of compassion, Robbie took time out of her busy schedule to pay a special visit to residents of the One Young Care's share houses in Brisbane. The surprise visit came during Robbie's recent trip to Australia to receive the prestigious AACTA Trailblazer Award. Instead of basking solely in the limelight of her accolades, Robbie chose to make a meaningful impact by connecting with those in need. Residents Brian, Carl, and Nick were treated to a once-in-a-lifetime experience as they had the privilege of showing Robbie around their home. Their faces lit up with joy and excitement as they spent precious moments with the renowned actress. Reflecting on Robbie's visit today, extra host Sylvia Jeffries expressed gratitude, stating that Margot Robbie may be one of the most recognizable women in the world right now. But on a recent visit to Australia, the Barbie star pulled off a secret mission for young care Oz, surprising the residents and carers at one of their Brisbane homes. Jeffries continued that we can't thank Margot enough for her very genuine commitment for using the star power to support young Australians living with high care disabilities. Young Care Oz, overwhelmed with gratitude, shared heartwarming photos capturing the special moments between Robbie and the residents and caretakers. In these snapshots, Robbie's warmth and genuine care radiate, leaving an incredible mark on all those present. We're going to go through these photos in a minute so you guys can see it better. Robbie's selfless act serves as a reminder of the power of kindness and the impact that one person can make in the lives of others. Her visit not only brought smiles on the faces of the residents, but also shed light on the importance of supporting organizations like Young Care Oz in the noble mission. Very cool stuff. And here is some of those photos that I thought were very, very lovely. She's just a lovely human being, and I really like her. Here she is, just being her very lovely self, and just spreading joy and kindness. Can you imagine being this guy? Like, he's just like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Aw, she's so lovely. That's just so lovely. I love that. Look how happy everybody is in this photo. Just makes me happy. Makes me happy that she's so happy. And she's making all these guys happy. It's really very sweet. I love that. I have a special needs brother-in-law, and I know that they have a really rough time. So it's really sweet when somebody makes this kind of effort to put smiles on their faces. She seems like a lovely woman. Just genuinely taking the time to spend time with these guys and get to know them is very sweet. So yay! Yay for Margot. I love that. Very cool. It's very cool. I love that. 201 Studio said for $2, send Infinite Hope the link. Send Infinite Hope the link. I'm not getting this one. This one's going over my head. 200 Watt Studios, but that's so cute. I don't know. I think I like it. I think I like it. Russell Hall for $5 says, "Wait, are you saying there's no underwear under that dress? Which one is joy and which is kindness?" Huh? Are you talking about Margot Robbie's dress? Russell, get your mind out of the gutter, man. John Thomas, thank you for $5. Says, not really fitting in, but Kate Middleton was diagnosed with cancer. Wow, that definitely doesn't fit in. That's really upsetting. Sorry to hear that. I didn't know. I know there's all this stuff going on about her being missing and stuff like that. I figured she was having health issues. Speaking of special needs, Camelot's here. Camelot 331 says, I'm special needs. Someone email Margot's management. Aw. Being a coomer is not being special needs, Camelot. My goodness. But thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. It's always really wild to see like big YouTubers in my humble chat about good news. My goodness. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Camelot. 200 Watt Studios for $2 says Margot's smile is genuine in those pics. I thought so too. I thought so too. I really did. Camelot says, big YouTuber, you flatter me. Aw. Oh, stop. Oh my goodness. Okay. Next story. This is really cute as well. Here we go. Tears and cheers. Beloved crossing guard receives emotional send-off. This was really cute. I mean, this woman has clearly touched a lot of lives. I really appreciate people like her that kind of dedicate their lives to stuff like this. I remember interacting with my crossing guard when I was a kid, and she was a lovely woman. Some of these people go very unnoticed, like the crossing guards, the bus drivers, all that kind of stuff.
How about a big round of applause for Miss Alice? There were songs. This morning in my mind, grateful for Miss Alice. Here's to you. Here's to you. Miss Alice. You've done so much for us over the years. And celebration. An outpouring
those kids
of
are
love
awesome.
honoring Berkeley, California crossing guard Alice K. Talbert, who's just retired from her post at Ruth Ackley Elementary after nearly 20 years. Calvin Mackley Welch is just one of the generations of students she's cared for and kept safe. Many return to thank her for making them feel special. Calvin's mom, Steph, helped organize the emotional send-off and a fundraiser for the woman everyone calls Miss Alice. Steph, what an extraordinary person she is.
She's the best of us, not only keeping us safe, but like showing us what respect looks like, what it looks like to like truly respect other people. If the world was Alice's corner, it would be the world we all want.
Alice, there was a moment when they were singing that song to you, you looked up and pointed up. Do you remember why?
I was thanking God for letting me be the person that I am and taking me through my life journey.
A life well lived, huh, Alice?
I couldn't ask for more.
For this humble woman guided by faith, it's a bittersweet goodbye.
I don't have grandchildren, but you're all my grandchildren.
And the beginning of a new chapter, leading by example and inspiring all of us with these profound words of wisdom.
Be friends with one another. Yes, be friends with one another. And I want every last one of y'all to take a journey to be positive.
Aww.
Okay? I love you.
That's so sweet.
The world belongs to you guys.
That's true.
And you
They're the
gotta
future.
make a difference in the world. That's what I want for all of you, to make a difference.
I hope they do.
And we wish Miss Alice a happy and healthy retirement.
Yes, that's awesome. I mean, she dedicated her life. 20 years is a long time to be a crossing guard. She's probably seen so many kids come and go. And it was just it's just lovely to see that support that she received for her retirement. It's just beautiful when people come together to celebrate somebody's hard work. And it's just always good to see. Yeah, good humans. Good humans. I love that. Spike in Madness. How you doing? What is your icon this week? I can't even tell what that is. I'm trying to highlight a message of yours that isn't too crazy, but I don't know what. Okay, here. Let's see. It's a panda. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, I approve. I thought it was a puppy, and like from far away, it looked like a puppy. But oh, it's so cute. He's a panda. He's like, hi. Hi. It's very cute. Okay, next story. And this story is really very sweet as well. One of these stories that just, life sometimes takes really weird turns. And then somehow you end up where you always maybe should have been or you should have gone. And that is the story. High school sweethearts fall in love all over again 73 years later. This is a really crazy story. And here we go. This is that story.
So we know cell phones and social media have made it really easy to stay connected with loved ones and our friends out there. But as many of you know, it wasn't always that easy. Our Brittany Flowers is in studio now with the story of a couple who didn't let that stop them from reconnecting. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. Yeah, life can take people down many different paths, but as Bill Hasinger and Joanne Blaken know, fate can often bring those paths back together.
They say you never forget your first love.
We actually met on the school bus.
That was in the 1940s.
She was 2 years older than I was.
Who made the first move?
I don't remember. Do you, Bill?
No, I don't. She got picked up on the bus first, and I'd find her on the bus, so I guess that was me.
Bill Hasinger will joke being with an older woman has its perks.
Well, I wasn't old enough to have a driver's license, and I didn't have a car. That's the sound of it. That's what attracted me to her. She had a car.
That, and I was a majorette in high school. I think he was attracted to that.
That was part of it.
But Joanne Blaken
So
knows
sweet.
it's much more than that.
I like taking her to my old buddies and showing her off. And I just like being with her.
It might come as a surprise to learn these high school sweethearts have spent most of their lives apart.
He took me to my senior prom.
Aww.
And then I went off to Michigan State, and he was still back in high school. So
She was an
kinda each went
older
our
woman.
separate ways from then on.
Jim.
Separate ways led to marriage, careers, and families of their own. After high school, Bill was drafted to serve in the Korean War.
When I got out of the Army.
Crazy. I
a
like her
year
ring.
later,
It's
I
really
joined
pretty.
the Michigan State Police. Made a career out of that.
Most of my time was working in the medical field.
For 73 years, their paths never crossed until the fall of 2022. Joanne was looking up old classmates, and whose name came up? You guessed it.
And I researched a little bit further and saw that his wife had passed away the year before.
Aww.
And I dropped him a note and said it would be fun to reminisce.
I forgot who she was. No, that's not true.
I like how
I
he's
was
scrolling.
surprised, and
He's got
I
a good
hadn't
sense of
thought
humor.
her or been around her, all this time since high school. And I thought, well, it's interesting. We'll get together. So I called her and told her I'd be down.
Bill made the 80-mile drive from his home in Manistee to Joanne's in North Muskegon.
Neither one of us looked the same after 70 years. But once we got over that little bit of a shock,
Aww.
the personalities and the way we feel about each other just came right back.
The two have been inseparable ever since.
She usually beats me.
Bill visits every weekend, and whether it's a competitive game of cards
Oh, very competitive.
or a hand-in-hand walk,
We're just enjoying it. It just seems like it was meant to be. Here we go.
these two are determined to make up for lost time before their time runs out.
We realize at our age, we don't know how many years we have ahead of us. I mean, it could be a few years yet, maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Who
How
knows?
do any of us know? But in the meantime,
don't.
we're having a good time.
All right.
So they don't live together yet. They see each
Okay.
other on the weekends. They're hoping to eventually change that. Just got to
Okay.
work out some details. But
Man,
Yeah, Bill
I
was.
love those two.
I
That was
do
a
too.
cute
And Bill was
story.
married for 68 years.
Okay.
Joanne was only married for 37, so she's been alone a lot longer. But now they have each other.
Let me tell you something. They've been missing each other. They've been eating each other this whole time, it seems. And I love his sense of humor.
I do too.
It seems to bring out her smiles and her
It's
laughter
true.
and joy.
He's funny.
Each other.
Oh man,
But that's how it goes.
It must be the secret to staying together longer.
I guess so.
Laughter, apparently, huh?
This is
Great
true.
story. I appreciated that. Alrighty.
I love that story. That was really cute. I hope they have many years together. I know they're older, and I love her outlook. You know, you never know what tomorrow could bring, and that's what you got to do. You got to live your life to the fullest. And I'm glad that they found each other again. It's really cool. Grumpy says this right here is infinite hope. Thank you, muchas gracias. Oh, thank you, Grumpy. I know, I thought so too. Like, such a hopeful story, you know. I love that. And Strong Gamer says, thanks for doing this. I'm clouded with negativity lately. Hey, I do this every Friday. Come hang out with us. You might have some tears, but mostly and hopefully there'll be tears of joy. And you will definitely have some laughs, especially when Russell Hall gives me problems, or 200 Watt Studios makes fun of me, or you know, like all of these different things. We have a good community here. We have a good show. I'm glad you're a part of it. And hopefully I can cheer you up some today with this show. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Don't you dare read mine, Nina. Okay, well, I'm not going to read yours, but I did pull this up because you requested it. Ask and ye shall receive. Ask and ye shall receive. Here's a turtle sneezing.
We in the federal government can become both smarter and tougher to learn from. I think it's probably for a city in the United States Attorney General to say, I'm giving you order today to.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's adorable. Thanks for sending that in again. I know, wasn't that so adorable? That was so cute. I had no idea they could sneeze. I know. I didn't either the first time that Boo showed me. I was like, what? They sneeze? That's so cute. It sneezed so hard it scared itself. I know. Oh my god, look at your little icon. Oh, it's so cute. That cat's picture is like, get this thing off of me. Like, her face is like, what is this on my head? But it's so cute. Thank you. Thank you for that. This thing cracked me up. I was laughing a bunch of times. I watched this several times because I was like laughing so hard. Hey, what's up, Script Doctor? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Great interview with Ethan Van Sciver the other night. I really liked it. It was a good interview. Okay. This video really cracked me up, you guys. You gotta check this out. This is funny. Let's go to this mode here. No. Should we do this? No. This. Okay, here we go. Mom and dad in tears laughing after they drop off 3-year-old in preschool. This is it. Here we go.
When he looked back at me, he started I thought I was gonna be Clover. It was the look on his face, bro. I couldn't do it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, so I can't read the captions. Okay, let me explain what's going on. So This dude right here, they were this couple was driving, they're dropping off their kid at the school, and it says the first day of preschool is a monument milestone for any child's life, but it can also be an emotional roller coaster for parents, such as the case for the mom and dad who found themselves unexpectedly overwhelmed with tears and laughter as they dropped off their 3-year-old for this first day. Mom was in tears and she watched her child walk away, but she did not expect to see her husband in tears too. And then the guy was like, I thought I was gonna be cool too. I thought I was gonna be cool. But like it was just funny because she just like sees him, she's like crying, and then she sees he's crying. So she's like, I thought, like, you know, I thought I was gonna be fun. And he's like, I thought I was gonna be cool, but I couldn't because his face is so cute. Here we go.
When he looked back at me, he started crying.
Why did he look back at me? He says. And she's like, I was crying, but my husband started crying, so it made me laugh.
I thought I was gonna be cool.
I thought I was gonna be cool.
It was the look on his face.
It was the look on his face. Oh, it's so great. I love that. I love that. That was adorable. That's such a good story. It's a good video. Ooh, that sounds awful. Ugh. Sorry to hear that, Script Doctor. Okay. Okay, here's the next little video. This is cute. This dog can't figure out why the door won't close. And it's funny. So here we go. This is that story here. My service dog didn't understand why the door wouldn't close, it says.
Shut the door. Oh, your ball's stuck. Get your ball. Where's your ball? Goose.
The ball's on the floor.
Look down. Where's your ball? Your ball.
The ball's right there.
Where's your ball? Is that making you mad? Where's your ball?
He's like, this door. God.
Where's your ball?
He's like, I don't want to get the ball, Mom. I'm trying to get the door.
Is that your dad?
Hey, buddy.
How it normally goes. This is how it goes.
Good boy. Do you want some dinners? Can you shut the door?
He's like,
Go shut the
no.
door.
I'm over this door.
Well, go. Go shut the door.
He's like, nah.
Loose.
He's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done with that door. That's so funny. One more time, because that's so funny.
Shut the door.
The dog was over the door. The dog is just like, nah.
Oh, your ball's stuck. Get
I'm
your ball.
done.
Where's your ball?
I tried to close this door.
Look down. Where's your ball?
And you keep telling me to get the ball.
ball.
And I'm like, no, Mom. I'm just trying to get this freaking door closed.
Where's your ball? Is that making you mad? Where's your ball?
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Where's your ball?
With this door.
Shut the door. Is that your dad?
Aww.
Good boy. Do you want some dinners? Can you shut the door? Go shut the door. Well, go. Go shut the door. Loose.
Yeah, so like He's over it. He's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, 100%. He was like, nah, I'm off to the pub. I'm over this. I'm over this. Who's that anime character on your poster? Just noticed that this one's Faye from Cowboy Bebop. This one is Major from Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. This is the Standalone Complex version, not the original movie version, which I also love. And these ones here are the Record of Lotus Wars, which I don't remember all of their names, but the main ones are Parn and Deedlit. And then I forget the other guys' names right now. It's been a long time since I watched it. But there you go. The door identifies as open space. I didn't hear the dog's name be Boosh. Boosh. I don't know if it was Boosh. I don't think so. His name is Lucifer. Lucifer, the service dog. It's not a great name. It's not a great name. And Rukia on the bottom. Oh yeah. Well, we were talking about Bleach the other night, and I was like, I used to be a Bleach fan. There's Rukia. There's dust on here. Just a little. Lucifer is your father's name, Shane G? Wow. Oh boy. Okay. This one, I will say this. I was squealing so loud when I watched this video that my husband was like, what is happening to you? Alpha Zero Omega says better than Satan's little helper. That's funny. Oh, that's a play on words. For those of you who don't know, the Simpsons dog was named Santa's little helper. This is Satan's little helper. Why did this get me? I don't know. That was probably not as funny as it made me laugh, though. That was bad. It was funny. At least Shane is listening to good news. That's true. There's hope for you yet, Shane G. Lower your volume. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should just Oh, because of the squealing. Yeah, that's right. Oh my God. You actually really might want to actually turn up your volume, because the sound in this video, you can hear the cat calling out to this girl, as she's running up to this girl. She's like, meep, meep. I can't even do it, but it's too cute. Okay, here we go. We gotta watch it. You can hear the cat. I was squealing because you can hear the cat. I was dying. I was like, I've heard that sound before when my cat's super excited to see me. Here it is. Wait, where did it go? Okay, here it is. Heartwarming reunion. Little girl finds her missing cat after 2 months. And the roller coaster of emotions that comes with a pet going missing, there are a few moments as heartwarming as a joyous reunion between a little girl and her cherished feline friend. After 2 months of daily searches, the girl finally spots her beloved cat at school. Captured in the touching video, the magic unfolds as the little girl calls out to her lost companion through the metal gate in a response that can only be described as magical. The cat presumably recognized her familiar voice and runs towards her while responding to the call. It's so cute. Okay, here we go.
Oh, pobrecito. Tráetela.
Oh, I love that. So cute. Did you guys hear the cat? The cat was like, it was like running towards the cat. Oh. I was crying.
Pobrecito.
I feel like I think I'm gonna cry, girl.
Tráetela.
I'm such a sucker for this chat. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, the cat's like, feed me now. The cat was like, Mommy. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh my god. That's too cute. I've heard that sound, you guys. So cute. Okay. I should probably not have left that one for like the last video because that one got me, you guys. That one got me. Oh my god. That's great. That was great. Oh, there was a really freaky video of these monkeys. I can't play this one. I can't play this one because this is like a viral hog one. This is one of those ones that's gonna get you claimed. But this one was crazy because these monkeys are like going insane about this guy's like prosthetic leg. So here's the video. I'm putting it in the chat so you guys can check it out for yourself because it was kind of crazy. Also to Robert Grayson over on Rumble saying to follow him on Rumble. Robert, I don't really know you, my friend, and I hope I get to. I will check out your channel. But because I don't really know you, I mean, I think everybody should go check out your channel, see if they want to sub. But this is not what I usually do. To just promote like random people. I'm glad that you're working hard and I hope you achieve your success. And I will definitely check out your channel. But that's not really what we do around here. But I appreciate you stopping by the chat. I agree, Shane. I agree. Chimpanzees are not monkeys, Nina. Look, Dave, we've been through this. I just call them all monkeys. I can't be bothered. It's like differentiating the different types of turtles and the different types of alligators and crocodiles. Look, if they look the same, I'm going to call them the same thing. It's just monkeys. It's just to save time. I've always called them all monkeys. They're just different sized monkeys. Yes, I know they're gorillas or apes or chimps or whatever. They're just pre-human. Get your paws off me, you damn dirty apes. God, that's such a good movie. I am looking forward to the new one. Rumble would let you play it just saying, yeah, but I'm also live on YouTube, so I can't really do that. And I don't really want to end the show just to go to Rumble exclusive for like one video. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean, you monkeys? Brass Monkey's not it. Like you're just Brass Monkey's just not impressed with this. He's just not impressed. He's not impressed with my lack of monkey recognition, I guess. Like if it's oh boy, I'm gonna step my foot in it. I really need to just like walk this back. I need to do better. Right, Brass Monkey? I need to do better. I'll try and I'll try my best. Yeah, you know what? I think this is a safe bet. Sorry. I think this is a safe bet. I should just start calling them primates. And then that will be like the umbrella term for monkeys. Do better, girl. I know I need to do better. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Robert Grayson. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brad's primate. Yeah, Brad's monkey. You should be changing your name to Brad's primate. By the way, oh my god, this is so cute. My husband's probably like, what is happening in there? Have a good night, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. And this is basically the show. We are done now. So I want to thank everybody, all the humans and primates and dogs and cats and everybody who's joining us today. Because there might be pets watching as well with their human companions. So thank you everybody for joining today. You guys are fantastic to do the show for every week. I love the show so very much. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing that today. I might, but I did also get an install that new game everyone's playing, Helldivers 2. So I'm supposed to be playing with a bunch of people very soon, possibly tonight. If I don't play that tonight, I'll probably play some Assassin's Creed. I do want to keep playing that, so that's definitely something to look forward to. I'll be playing some sort of video game today and tomorrow. So either way, we'll maybe both. Why not both? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But thank you everybody for coming to hang out tonight. You guys are fantastic. Special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for supporting the channel in the way that you do. It makes it possible for me to do this. You guys are awesome. Be sure to choose kindness, practice empathy, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another. Have a great weekend. And have infinite hope. And it's okay if you don't, because I'll have it for you. Until next time, have a good one, everybody.